Hello guys, welcome to No Man's Sky, and today, oh boy, today we're gonna break this game so hard. So what we're gonna do is, I have the freighter above me right now and we're just gonna jetpack to it because I am interested to see what could possibly happen if we jetpacked ourselves to a freighter and we landed on it with our feet instead of a ship. What kind of physics problems they will have, what kind of other situations may develop. Anything can happen with these kind of glitches. Had many experience over the years with many games, but this one's special. As you can see, we already passed. I added a speed buff to my jetpack this time, so we already passed the point of no return, or point of space, and well, that planet's inside the other planet. It's nice to know. Well, we're at the engines of the freighter now. We're just gonna see if we can land in the main bay here. This should be to the left of us, but we might have some gravity issues. Yep, camera shifting. It's trying to figure out where we are. It's kind of confused right now. So yeah, we're gonna try to maneuver ourselves onto the base section of the freighter where all the things happen, see if we can get some base building going on outside of the freighter, because that would be kind of neat, wouldn't it? Having a base that makes you able to do this at any moment you want. So here's the structure of the base, and well, it's solid. We don't have a barrier breaker for this area yet, so we're kind of stuck up here, but we're gonna see what we can do up here. So here we can see the main route up to the building and ship sections, but we're still in the outskirts of the base. We can't really get ourselves in. So we're gonna try to clip through these walls. Maybe there's a point. No, that's not a point. Now we're in the garage. Try to figure out a way into this room. It's probably not possible with normal physics, but who knows? We can't talk to this guy through the floor. He's probably just like, what the fuck are you doing down there, bro? So these gates have no functionality. The ships are still flying in and out, surprisingly. Trying to get through the roof now. No success. So we're gonna check out the if we can access the base building area, I guess, next. So we'll start heading over there. Trying to see if damage does anything to this freighter here. It doesn't seem like it does anything. Well, you never know. You could break into there with that, and that'd be hilarious, right? So this is our base. So we're gonna try to build up here. Seems we got some green, so we are able to build. And it just so happens it takes our resources, but it does not actually build the building. So unfortunately, I can't build a base up here. It doesn't look like. It doesn't want me to allow me to. Even though it detects the ability to build a base in this area. It just doesn't allow you. So that's unfortunate. That would be funny to make a video on, so I guess we have to try something else. So we're heading back outside just to explore if any of this has any functionality. I want to mine one of these turrets to see what would happen. It seems like something that would work. Yeah. Seems we got a level 2 warning level for that. I wonder if ships will come in and start shooting me. Doesn't look like it. Unfortunate. That would be hilarious. Well, you can destroy these turrets, it seems, with a mining tool, multi-tool. Doesn't really do anything. Just broken textures. We're kind of walking sideways, and this is like a state of gravitational flux, where the game's trying to decide where the hell am I supposed to stand. I'm surprised this is even solid. This area, this ship, the middle point is also solid. The wings are solid. Yeah, everything's solid, but sometimes you just phase through because the game just doesn't detect you. So we're kind of walking sideways. Classic. I just want to do some more exploring here. And we're going to get into more fun stuff coming up. This will be hilarious. Let's see what we can do. So we're coming down by the planet, and it just so happens that we still have the selection tool for the freighter, so we'll be able to send this into the planet. I've seen a video on this, but I'm going to do it my own way. So we're going to phase that into the planet, and we're going to see what kind of gravitational effects it has there, see if we can enter the ruin build. Who knows, maybe we can put some beacons in there, put a beacon into space and see if that destroys the game's code. That'd be kind of hilarious. So we just have to fly all the way down off this planet. It's kind of dusty, isn't it? Can't see shit in this atmosphere. So we're gonna have to travel over there. Maybe perhaps a bit later we will fly the ship into the planet through the freighter. That'll be nice. See what physics happens there. So we're just going to head over there now. So we're coming out the freighter now. You can easily tell the size of this freighter compared to the planet. You can get a real sense of how big these things really are. So it seems that this yellow aura is the base, like the physics part of the freighter here, and it looks like the textures are popped up below above the base, like the turret here. So yeah, it's a bit strange. The textures aren't like completely together. The Sentinels actually detected that I did something wrong and they want to get me, but too bad for them. They can't get me up here. So yeah, the textures are off here. The ship kind of doesn't know what the hell it's doing here. So we're just gonna go travel along here. So while doing this, I figured out you can actually mine the freighter. Yeah. That just happened. He shot the freighter and it was damaged, and the texture is now gone. I don't know if that's supposed to happen in space. I haven't actually tried shooting on my own ship yet, but apparently you can damage these things, which is quite interesting. But now it's just see-through. It's kind of crazy. So you can break your freighter. It doesn't really do anything, but it's just there. So you don't have to pay anything or anything like that. Catherine will get mad at you. They don't give a shit. Shoot my freighter all you want. So yeah, let's try to head inside and see what we can do there. So it turns out we're having the same problem as before. The textures are still loaded incorrectly, and we can't actually get access into the main area here. Force fields everywhere. Not really sure if we can get in this way. I'm sure I can figure out a way in, so let's just build a save station here. I want to know if I build a save station here, will it do the freighter take it with it, or will it fly in the air once it leaves? It'll probably fly in the air once it leaves. Maybe it'll fall down, who knows. It'll probably just stick there. I don't think they have gravity on objects. Why would they? So anyways, yeah, we're having trouble getting in the ship again, so we're going to try to figure out something new. But we're going to try moving the ship to the save point and see what happens to it. So it just so happens I figured out another way of this glitch. If you're high enough in the atmosphere, you don't even have to be all the way up. If you're just high enough, you will. If you're above the barrier on the planet that tells you to set the freighter in a certain position automatically, if you're above that through a high mountain with a jetpack, you can position anywhere in the planet. You don't have to go in your ship and try to call it down on the planet. No, this is much easier. Just find a high mountain, jetpack up, try to get that freighter in. Once you're past the point, it'll be easy to do this glitch yourself, so try it out if you want. So we're going to move the ship here and see what happens at the save point, because I'm kind of interested in what happens there. So the save point's flying midair. Classic, okay. So that problem solved. So we're going to look into the next area and see what else we can do with this thing. So we're back to the freighter where we last positioned it, and I wanted to fly my ship into it, and it just so happens that I put my ship, or I parked the freighter right on top of my ship, so I can't really do anything. Maybe if it was positioned correctly, I can get into my ship inside the freighter, breaking the, causing a way to break into the walls here that we get stuck on, these barriers. We'd be able to park ourselves into them and escape through the ship. And if you flew the ship from there, it would probably crash in a giant physics problem like explosion. Just spin around in circles and blow itself up. I already know that's going to happen because I already know I don't really know how these games work, so that would happen. So we're gonna move the freighter, pick up our ship, and try to fly in here and see what we can do with that. So we're finally gonna fly a ship in a freighter that's stuck in a planet. Now these instances could cause many problems, so we're gonna see what's gonna go on here. We should hit the tracking. Yeah, we hit the tracking, so we're gonna come in here. And what I presume is textures are gonna be clipping all over the place, where the actual physics are not. The rigid bodies will be off in the textures. So let's see what happens there. We don't need to take the stairs, we're professionals, so we're just gonna fly up here and... Never mind, we're gonna take the stairs, we can't get through the wall. So we're gonna come up here and... Oh, we fell through the floor, classic. So yeah, what I thought was true would happen is textures are misplaced again. So... Yeah, we're gonna have to try to fly into this room. It's kind of tricky, because I put speed in my jetpack. So it's kind of hard to get in these fucking doors. So we finally made it in. Let's see if we can build some things in here. Well, no, there's a rock here. I'm actually climbing it. Textures are all over the place. There are aliens behind this wall. Yeah, what's up, man? Okay, we can't really... We don't... The game doesn't detect we're in the build area. That's kind of interesting. I want to kind of build one of these save points in here if we have room for it. Doesn't look like we do. Maybe we have some room out here. Maybe we can build something out here. Try to figure that out. We'll do that a bit later. So we're going to go to the other side of the ship and see what's going to happen here. Probably nothing, just texture errors. Like this wall that shouldn't be here. Talking to the captain shouldn't really do anything special here. Operating normally. Yeah, okay. Call this normal operations. You're kind of weird. Don't know your job. Well, maybe you should get a new captain. Anyways, let's try to clip around. I guess not. So yeah, just texture errors. So we're gonna see what we can do next. Maybe we can try to build here and see if we can get a save point inside the ship. That might be nice. Maybe a beacon. I have to make sure to try to get a beacon in the ship. Just gonna place it down here. Oh, save the game. Hopefully that stays there. That'd be nice. So we're gonna build the beacon here. Put it in this corner. That's a nice spot. See if we can activate it here. See the cutscene errors that up here. Classic. There are many things we can do with this kind of glitches. I can try placing the freighter in my habitat zone, going into my house, into the freighter, and see what kind of graphics collide there. We could try multiple other things. If you have any ideas that you want me to try to break the game, then leave a comment down below what you want to try to do here. You can do almost anything with this game. With these glitches, it's kind of funny. So we're just going to move out here and try to get some more positions from this thing. So I put the freighter back into the original positioning that's supposed to be used in, and I want to see if those beacons are up here or save points. So it looks like they're not. Unfortunate. I wanted to test using a beacon in space how that would affect it, but it doesn't look like that's going to do anything. It looks like we still have proper functionality up here. My vaults are there. My aliens is here, so yeah, nothing else changed up here. Nothing permanent damaged throughout this experiment, so we're going to try some other things coming up. So in order to get a Y positioning chain for the freighter, that we can get our ship flown into the planet, we need to have a high area, and we have to position the bays into the first outskirts of the planet here. Let's see what kind of effects that would have. So we're just going to try to manipulate that, get it as close into there as possible, so it can be a success. Isn't this kind of cool looking? Just shoving a freighter in the planet, so we're gonna try to fly in there and see what happens. But first we have to fly all the way down. How fun is this? Notice the noise. Complete silence, just like you're in actual space, and now you get this atmospheric noise. That's kind of fun. So this is our freighter, and that looks like a good thumbnail for the video, don't you say? So we're gonna try flying into this freighter here and see what kind of physics that happens. My ship might explode here. Looks like we phased through normally. Interesting, I was not expecting that. I was expecting it to crash or something. So let's see what other physics problems are here. Okay, so we're underwater. So apparently there's water here. Maybe that's just the basics up underneath the part of the planet you shouldn't normally be in. So yeah, that's classic in most games to have water detailed in places you're not actually supposed to be in. Most speedruns have positions like that, so once again textures are out of place or falling through the floor. Underwater. Let's try going into our little buildable zone here. This is all underwater. Same problem, same texture errors. Still can't build here. Just kind of funny how this works out. Just put another beacon down. Just why not? Maybe it'll stay this time. We check out the captain's area. Nothing really changed here. It's all the same. Let me guess, normal operations. Yeah, that's normal, okay. So yeah, that should be everything I want to cover in this video. If you guys want, leave a comment what else you want me to break in this game. Maybe I can fool around with this a bit more. Maybe I can fly deeper into a planet, or I can any other good ideas. I could probably figure a way to start actually building in these buildable zones like this. I'm sure there's a way. I can figure it out probably. Perhaps an idea you guys might want me to do, throw the freighter into the space station and see kind of physics happens there. I could probably do that easily. That might be a bit funny. That might be a bit tricky though, it might not be possible. I'd have to fly to the space station or figure out a way to easily get there on foot. It might take like an hour just to fly with the jetpack, or I can possibly find another clip out of the freighter. That makes it much easier. So yeah, we're gonna fly out here and see what happens. That's kind of what I thought would happen going in, but it looks like it's only when it's coming out. So yeah, that's this glitch playthrough. Hope you enjoyed the video, and like and share if you wanna tell your friends how broken this game really is. I'm sure they'll patch this out soon. Well, in the next big patch, they can't keep it like this. Anyone can do this now, just jumping on a planet, on a mountain, jetpacking up and just shoving this in the planet. So yeah, look at these lights, what a light show. Hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, I'm out.